What's up, Al here from Al&Em Gaming, and today I'm going to be bringing you this 4-4-2 player instructions and custom tactics post-patch. So the gameplay has changed slightly, I believe, and I believe these particular custom tactics will help you improve in-game. I have taken inspiration from Shab's Gaming. Go and check out his channel for me playing the 4-4-2. I've never played it before that. I was more of a 4-1-2-1-2/4-3-2-1 kind of guy. Nice and narrow, but now I've changed to 4-4-2 and it is working really well for me. So let's get into the player instruction. It's going to be the same as most player instructions you've seen. Stay back while attacking for both the left back and right back, so you've got nice defensive support when you're defending. You don't want them too far up the field. For your left mid, I'm going to have stay forward, cut inside and get in behind. Ignore those last three, don't seem to change them too much. My two centre mids, we're going to have stay back while attacking and stay back while attacking. Talk a bit more about the centre mids in a minute. Again for your right mid compared to your left mid, get in behind, cut inside and stay forward. My two strikers, I'm playing a left forward, doesn't really matter, he still gets 7 chem I think. Youngman's on. I'm going to have stay central. You don't want him going too far out wide, and because it's sort of a wide formation, you want them down the middle to supply as much attacking support as possible. And so you want get in behind and press back line for the defensive pressing. But stay central, I believe, is quite important, and most people tend to leave that out. But your players do stay central, which is good. And again, the same for Romelu Lukaku here. So stay central, get in behind and press back line. In terms of your two centre mids, you know, I've got one attacking centre mid and one defensive centre mid. You can have two defensive centre mids, and the way you work that out is through the work rate. So as you can see, a player work rate, you've got high, medium. So if you were playing attacking formation, that's what you'd want. But really, you want the defensive ability there, and Petit's got that with the high. Sorry. I've also got Kante sat on the bench. So if I was wanting more support at the end of the game, I'd probably sub off Pogba and put Kante on. Sorry, and put him stay back attacking while as well. So that's what it would look like in game, and you get the nice link there with either of them with the French side. Okay, so let's get into custom tactics. As I say, my custom tactics are slightly different, I believe, than everyone else's. That's what it starts off with when you start FIFA. Custom tactics, I believe, do make quite a big difference to how you play in game. And what suits your style. If you want to play quick, obviously speed gets increased. If you're slow playing, like building up with possession, then you put it down. I'm quite a quick player, I like playing on the counter attack, so I put this at around 65, 60, but I keep it around 65 because I like playing quite quickly. Passing, in terms of your build up play, is whether you want long or short. So I keep it around 45. I don't like playing too many long passes unless you're on the counter attack. So 45 still give you that option. In terms of chance creation, I don't change anything. I keep it exactly the same, which is completely different to what I started with at the start of FIFA. But I believe that's how it's playing for me at the moment. So keep the passing on 50, keep the crossing on 50, keep the shooting on 50. I'll just quickly explain what happens if you increase those. Obviously, passing is risk. So if you increase that to, say, 60, 70, then you're trying to find harder passes, but if they come off, then you're going to get put through easily. Crossing sort of speaks for itself. Obviously, the higher it is, then the more you cross. Playing a 4-4-2, you probably could put that higher. It's going to encourage your midfielders and strikers to get into good attacking positions in the box. The lower that is, obviously, the more they're going to stay back on the edge. But I like to think I cross quite a bit as well. And with shooting, obviously, the more shooting is, it's the more you shoot, but it's from outside the box. So I think I'm right with that. So the more you shoot from outside the box, the higher it is. I'd say at the start of FIFA, I did have that on 60, 70, but now I just keep it on 50 because I believe that's how it should play as well. This is quite interesting with the position. I do have it on free form, which means your centre mid, your left mid, and your right mid can free roam all around the park. So your centre mid might be playing right mid at one point, so he'll change from the position, but you certainly wouldn't want that in your build-up play because you'd have your defenders playing wherever. The most important bit for the custom tactics comes in the defence, and that's where people change. If you're a high-pressing sort of player and you want to win the ball up high, then obviously your pressure is going to be on 70, 80, but then the chances of you getting through and there being a one through ball cutting you through is going to be really likely. So I put this on 45. So you've got quite a not high, but a reasonable defensive line. So they sit back. But then my aggression is when you players rush towards the ball to try and get the ball back. So I put that on 65. So my players are encouraging the ball, going for the tackle, win the ball back high. And then my team width is 40. I don't really understand team width, to be honest with you. Don't really know what it does. But yeah, I've always kept that around 40, 50. Just sort of speaks for itself. Wide and narrow formations and all that jazz. But my defender line, you never want it on offside trap. I believe FIFA 16, FIFA 17, when you started the game, they had it on offside trap, and it caught so many people out because they didn't change custom tactics. But they are my custom tactics. Take note of them, take a picture if you want. See what it's like in game. But seriously, guys, you should really try out this 4-4-2. It is immense in game, especially when you've got cut inside on your left mid and right mid. They get into really good positions. As you can see there, everyone's on 10 chem apart from Heung-min Son because he's a left forward card. If you did enjoy this video, guys, and you want to see more custom tactics and player instructions of other formations, then that would be great. So leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more. I will be bringing you more player reviews. Sorry, I have been off at the moment. I've been to London for the last week, so I have had things to do. But I'm planning on uploading a lot more in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned for future content from Al&Em Gaming. But this is Al signing out. See you later.